My beautiful friends, today I invite you to open your heart to a new possibility. Imagine for a moment that the life you desire, the life you know deep inside you were born to live, is not something far away, not something you must wait years for, not something only the fortunate few may touch. Imagine with me that you have just 24 hours to step into the life you deserve. Imagine that the power to shift, to heal, to create, and to attract is already here, waiting, and all it asks is your willingness to say yes, just yes. There is a gentle magic in knowing that life is not cruel, it is not against you, and it has never abandoned you. Life is always here, listening, responding to the thoughts you think, the words you speak, and the beliefs you carry within. For too long, many of us have believed that life is about struggle, sacrifice, or endless waiting. But I tell you now, life is generous, life is abundant, and it is ready to give you more joy than you have ever allowed yourself to receive. When I say the life you deserve, I am not speaking of a life based on comparison. It is not about having what others have or measuring your worth by someone else's journey. The life you deserve is one that matches the truth of who you are, whole, radiant, worthy, and deeply loved. It is a life where you feel free to express your gifts, where your needs are met with ease, where relationships are kind, where health flows, and where prosperity supports you like a soft current carrying you forward. And so I invite you right now to step into this 24-hour experiment, to believe just for today that you are worthy of it all, that nothing has gone wrong, that the universe is already conspiring to bring you blessings that will astonish you if you let them in. It all begins with a single thought. Our thoughts are seeds, and the mind is the fertile ground where they grow. What you plant, you eventually harvest. If you plant seeds of lack, you harvest experiences of lack. If you plant seeds of fear, you harvest experiences that frighten you. But if you plant seeds of love, gratitude, abundance, and worthiness, the harvest is joy, peace, and prosperity. So let's make today a day of planting beautiful seeds. Close your eyes if you wish and breathe deeply with me. With each breath, allow yourself to release the heavy thoughts you have been carrying, the doubts, the fears, the judgments. They no longer belong to you. Exhale them gently, and as you breathe in the thought, I am worthy. Again, I am worthy. Say it silently or aloud. I am worthy of the life I desire. This is the first step, the foundation of everything else. You see, my friends, we have been conditioned for so long to believe that worth must be earned, that we are valuable only if we achieve, only if we prove ourselves, only if we are perfect. But life does not ask us to prove our worth. Life simply asks us to recognize it. A baby does not come into the world doubting if it deserves to be fed, to be held, to be loved. That knowing is natural. You were once that baby, you still are, underneath all the layers of fear. For these 24 hours, I want you to treat yourself as someone precious, someone beloved, someone deserving of gentle words and tender care. Speak to yourself with kindness. When you catch yourself in self-criticism, stop and instead say, I am learning, I am growing, and I am doing beautifully. Because you are. Every thought of love you send to yourself is like a ray of sunlight, awakening the garden of your life. Now let us look at the next step, choosing how we spend our precious moments. 24 hours may seem small, but each hour is a powerful container, and what you fill it with will shape the days to come. If you fill it with complaining, fear, or comparison, you are watering weeds. If you fill it with gratitude, self-love, and joyful expectation, you are watering flowers. So I invite you to begin this day with gratitude. Gratitude is the quickest doorway to the life you deserve. Right now, can you think of 3 things you are grateful for? They do not have to be grand. Perhaps you are grateful for the breath in your lungs, for the food on your table, for the roof over your head. Perhaps you are grateful for a kind word from a stranger, for the warmth of sunlight, or for the chance to begin again. As you focus on gratitude, you shift your vibration to receiving. Life responds to your gratitude with more to be grateful for. It cannot be otherwise. Now let us turn toward forgiveness. In order to step into the life you deserve, in 24 hours, you must travel light. Forgiveness is the gift you give yourself. Holding on to resentment, anger, or blame is like carrying heavy stones in your heart. They slow you down. They cloud your vision. Forgiveness does not mean condoning what others have done. It means setting yourself free. It means saying, I choose peace instead of pain. Today, can you release one grudge, one resentment, one old story? Whisper gently, I forgive you, and I set myself free. I forgive myself, and I set myself free. As the weight lifts, notice how much easier it is to breathe. Notice the space opening up inside you, a space where joy and abundance can enter. Forgiveness creates the fertile ground for miracles. And what of abundance? Many people believe that abundance is something rare, that only a few have access to it. But abundance is the natural state of life. Look at nature, the countless leaves on a single tree, the endless waves of the ocean, the stars scattered across the night sky. Abundance is everywhere, and you are part of this same universe. For these 24 hours, I invite you to believe, abundance is my birthright. Say it now, abundance is my birthright. Allow yourself to imagine what abundance feels like. Perhaps it feels like ease, knowing that everything you need is provided. Perhaps it feels like freedom, knowing you can follow your joy without fear. Perhaps it feels like generosity, knowing you can share without losing. Hold this feeling in your heart. When you vibrate with abundance, life cannot help but match you with opportunities, resources, and support. Let us also speak of health. The life you deserve is not one where you drag your body through the day with exhaustion, pain, or resentment. Your body is your precious home in this lifetime, and it is always listening to your thoughts. Every cell hears you. What messages are you sending? Are you telling your body it is broken, weak, or unlovable? Or are you telling your body it is strong, capable, and healing? For these 24 hours, I want you to speak lovingly to your body. Place your hands on your heart and whisper, thank you, body, for carrying me. Thank you for the breath, the heartbeat, the movement. Thank you for healing, even when I doubt. I love you. With every word of love, your body responds. Healing is accelerated when you choose love over fear. And then there are relationships. The life you deserve includes love that uplifts you, friendships that nourish you, and connections that honor who you are. If you have been longing for love, begin by offering love to yourself. If you have been waiting for appreciation, begin by appreciating yourself. Life mirrors back the energy we give. When you treat yourself as someone worthy, you invite others to do the same. Today, for these 24 hours, practice being your own best friend. Encourage yourself, cheer yourself on, celebrate yourself. You will be amazed how quickly the outer world begins to reflect the love you generate within. Now let us look at possibility. So often we tell ourselves that change takes years, that dreams require struggle, that the past defines the future. But the truth is, transformation can happen in an instant. Right now, in this very moment, you can decide to release the old and step into the new. That is how powerful you are. Life responds to your decision. When you declare, I am ready, doors open, ideas flow, people arrive, miracles unfold. So declare it with me. I am ready for the life I deserve. Feel the power of that statement. Let it move through your body, through your heart, through your mind. Say it again. I am ready for the life I deserve. When you speak it with conviction, you activate forces far greater than you can imagine. For these 24 hours, act as if your life is already what you desire. If you wish for abundance, walk with the confidence of someone who already has it. If you wish for love, treat yourself with the tenderness of someone deeply adored. If you wish for health, move and breathe with the trust that your body is healing. Life mirrors your inner state, so embody the vibration of your desire now, not later. My friends, I know some of you may say, but my problems are too big, my pain is too heavy, my past is too dark. To this I say, nothing is too big for the love that created you. You are not broken, you are not behind, you are not powerless. You are a divine expression of life itself, and life is on your side. You can begin again, now, and you can begin again tomorrow, and the day after that. But why wait, when you have these 24 hours to start? Let today be the day you choose differently. Choose to love yourself. Choose to forgive. Choose gratitude. Choose abundance. Choose joy. The life you deserve is not a distant dream. It is knocking at your door, waiting for you to open. Take a deep breath with me. Inhale love. Exhale fear. Inhale abundance. Exhale doubt. Inhale joy. Exhale pain. You are safe. You are loved. You are powerful. And you are ready. Over the next 24 hours, Carry these truths with you. Speak them often. Write them down. Whisper them before sleep. Each thought of love you send ripples into your future, creating the life you deserve. And as you practice today, you will find that tomorrow it is easier, and the day after easier still. Until one day, you realize that the life you once thought was only a dream is now the life you are living. So let us end together with an affirmation. Place your hand on your heart and repeat after me. I deserve a beautiful life. I am worthy of love, health, joy, and abundance. Today I open myself fully to receive. My life is a gift, and I choose to live it with gratitude and grace. Carry this with you, beloved ones. The life you deserve is here, and it begins now. In just 24 hours, you can shift everything. Believe it, claim it, live it. The universe delights in giving you more than you dare imagine. You need only say yes. Every thought you choose is like a brushstroke, painting the canvas of your life. Every word you speak sends vibrations outward, returning to you multiplied. That is why awareness is so essential. In these 24 hours, practice becoming aware of the conversations you hold within your mind. Ask yourself gently, is this thought a friend to me, or is it an enemy? Does this belief open a door, or does it close one? You will see clearly that many of the ideas you've repeated for years are not truly yours. They are borrowed from parents, teachers, or society. And because they are borrowed, you are free to release them. You can thank them for what they taught you, and then lovingly set them down, like old clothes that no longer fit. In their place, choose thoughts that nourish your soul. Thoughts like I am supported, I am guided, I am safe. Life loves me. Opportunities come easily to me. Everything is working out in my favor. Feel how these words lift you, how they change the energy inside your body. Even if you do not fully believe them yet, repeating them with intention begins to shift the soil of your subconscious mind. Little by little, the roots of old fear loosen, and the seeds of love take hold. This is why affirmations are so powerful. They are like daily vitamins for the soul. With each repetition, you strengthen a new reality until it becomes natural. When you look in the mirror and say, I love you, you may feel resistance at first, but over time, that resistance softens. One day you realize the words feel true, and when they do, the outer world reflects it back to you in beautiful ways. During these 24 hours, try looking into your own eyes in the mirror and saying words of love. It might feel unusual, but it is one of the most healing practices you can give yourself. Say you are worthy, you are beautiful, you are doing your best, and that is enough. Notice what emotions arise. If tears come, let them. If laughter comes, welcome it. Every reaction is simply the body and mind releasing old layers, making room for something new. Another practice for stepping into the life you deserve is visualization. The mind does not know the difference between something vividly imagined and something physically experienced. When you close your eyes and picture the life you want, feeling it in your body as if it were real, you are sending a message to life itself. This is who I am. This is what I choose. Imagine yourself waking up in the home of your dreams, surrounded by peace and beauty. Imagine yourself healthy, energized, and moving with freedom. Imagine yourself embraced by love, respected by others, and thriving in your work. Allow the details to form clearly in your mind, and more importantly, allow the feelings to flow through your heart. Feel how safe you are. Feel how joyful you are. Feel how free you are. Hold those feelings for as long as you can. When you open your eyes, carry them with you into your day. The outer world will begin to arrange itself to match what you have already created inside. This is not fantasy. It is alignment. It is how energy moves. Some people may say, but I cannot control my circumstances. And it is true, you cannot control everything. But you can always choose your response. You can always choose your perspective. You can always choose love over fear. That choice is your greatest power, and it is the key to transformation within 24 hours. When you meet challenges with faith, instead of despair, you rise above them. When you meet difficulties with gratitude for what they teach you, you dissolve their power to harm you. Life bends toward the energy you bring, and when fear appears, as it sometimes will, meet it gently. Do not fight it, for fighting only feeds it. Instead, speak softly to it. I see you, fear. I understand you wish to protect me, but I no longer need you in the same way. I choose love now. As you embrace even the parts of yourself that feel afraid, you create healing. Self-acceptance is the medicine that dissolves all illusion of unworthiness. When doubt whispers that your dream is impossible, answer with certainty. Everything is possible. Life supports me in miraculous ways. Doors open for me, even when I cannot yet see them. Speak these truths often. Your words are spells, and your voice carries creative power. Speak only what you wish to grow. Now bring your attention to joy. Joy is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is fuel for the soul. Often we wait until everything is perfect before allowing ourselves to feel joy. But perfection never arrives, and so joy is postponed again and again. Instead, choose joy now, in the small and simple things, in the way sunlight dances on the floor, in the sound of your own laughter, in the warmth of a cup of tea. Each time you allow joy, you declare, I am aligned with the life I deserve. Joy attracts more joy. If your mind wanders back to worry, that is all right. Simply notice it without judgment, and gently bring yourself back to gratitude, to love, to joy. This gentle redirection, practiced again and again, becomes a habit, and habits shape destiny. In 24 hours of practice, you can lay a foundation so strong that your future begins to shift almost immediately. Love is always the key. Love for yourself, love for others, love for life itself. When you choose love, you cannot fail. When you send love even to those who do not understand you, you free yourself. When you love life, life loves you back in ways more generous than you can imagine. When you rise tomorrow morning, notice how the world greets you differently. When you open your heart in this way, the sky may look brighter, the air may feel gentler, and even the smallest interactions can become gifts. This is not because the world has suddenly changed overnight, but because you have shifted. You are looking through new eyes, eyes softened by love, and awakened by possibility. Carry with you the awareness that every moment offers a new choice. You may have been living for years, in patterns of doubt or fear, but those years do not define this moment. This moment is pure, untouched, ready to be shaped by the thoughts you choose right now. Each choice to honor yourself, each choice to think kindly, each choice to lean into gratitude, it all builds momentum. Soon it becomes second nature. You find yourself smiling more easily, trusting more deeply, receiving more openly. There may be people around you who do not understand this shift. They may ask, what has changed? They may wonder why you are calmer, why you seem lighter, why opportunities are flowing to you. And when they ask, simply smile. For what has changed is not something outside of you, but the vibration within you. You are remembering your worth. You are aligning with the rhythm of life. You are saying yes to the life you deserve, and that yes is transforming everything. Notice too, how synchronicities appear when you align in this way. Perhaps a phone call arrives just when you need encouragement. Perhaps a book falls into your hands that speaks exactly the message your heart has been waiting for. Perhaps a stranger's kindness lights up your day. These are not accidents. They are confirmations. They are reminders that life listens and responds. And the more you notice them, the more they multiply. Let yourself be surprised by goodness. Let yourself expect miracles, even in small forms. A flower blooming at your feet can be a miracle. A child's laughter can be a miracle. An idea that suddenly solves a problem can be a miracle. When you open your eyes to see them, you realize that life is a tapestry of miracles, woven together with threads of love. In these 24 hours, you may also discover moments when old doubts resurface, when the mind whispers, this is too good to be true. Do not resist these whispers. Simply recognize them as echoes of the past. They are not who you are now. Smile at them gently and say, thank you for trying to keep me safe, but I choose something new. Then return your focus to love, gratitude, and possibility. Remember that transformation is not about forcing or pushing. It is about softening, allowing, and trusting. When you soften into love, when you allow life to support you, when you trust that you are guided, everything flows. What once felt impossible becomes natural. What once felt distant becomes present. What once felt heavy becomes light. Let your body also be part of this practice. Notice how it feels when you breathe deeply, when you stretch gently, when you move with awareness. Each act of care for your body is a declaration. I honor this vessel. I deserve to feel good. As you listen to your body with love, it responds by guiding you toward balance, vitality, and ease. As you go through the day, listen also to your inner guidance, that quiet voice within you, the one that speaks softly in moments of stillness, is always ready to lead you toward the next step. It may nudge you to call someone, to rest, to take a walk, to try something new. Trust it, even if it does not make sense at first. That inner voice is the language of your higher self, guiding you toward alignment with the life you deserve. Every time you follow it, you strengthen the connection. You begin to realize that you are never alone, that life is always communicating with you, always conspiring to bring you toward joy. And as this trust grows, fear loses its hold. You no longer feel the need to control every detail, because you know you are supported. You know that what is meant for you will not pass you by. In this space of trust, gratitude becomes your natural state. Gratitude not only for the things you already have, but for the things on their way. Gratitude for the lessons, even when they come dressed as challenges. Gratitude for the simple fact that you are alive, growing and capable of choosing again. Gratitude turns every moment into a treasure, every breath into a blessing. And when you live with gratitude, your energy becomes magnetic. People are drawn to you. Opportunities flow toward you. Doors open where before there were walls. Gratitude changes the way you move through the world, and the world responds in kind. And so, my beloved friends, remember this: you do not have to wait years, months, or even weeks to begin living the life you deserve. You can begin right here, right now, with the thoughts you choose, with the words you speak, with the love you allow yourself to feel. 24 hours is enough to awaken a new vibration within you, enough to call forth abundance, healing, love, and joy. Carry with you the truth that you are worthy, you are powerful, and you are supported by life itself. The universe is always saying yes to you, waiting for you to believe, waiting for you to receive, waiting for you to step fully into your greatness. The life you deserve is not a dream, it is a decision. And when you decide, with all your heart, life will rise up to meet you in miraculous ways. Take these 24 hours as your invitation to rise, to shine, and to claim what has always been yours: a beautiful, abundant, love-filled life. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to joy. Say yes to the life you deserve.